Hi, hello, Lucas.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello. My name is Lisa. I'm from the UK. I'm in Indonesia today, in Bali.
Uh,
And Lucas, can you introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about your English, please?
my name is Lucas. I am from Vietnam. So I am 20 years old. I am gonna go to the university in August. My English is probably intermediate level. I can speak with you and other native speakers. I want to improve my vocabulary. When you talk, sometimes you forget the vocabulary that you have learned before.
Okay, yes, of course. So you're going to university in September,
In
August,
August,
August. Okay.
yeah.
And which university are you going to?
Is the name of that university is Greenwich. It is a university originally in the UK, and
Oh, Greenwich.
yeah, and it has a campus in Vietnam. So
Oh,
I
it has a
yeah
Greenwich University has a campus in Vietnam.
yeah it's like another university in Vietnam. They collaborate with Greenwich University and bring it to Vietnam.
Okay, fantastic. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
Maybe one day you'll get to visit Greenwich in London. It's a great place, so you would really enjoy that. Okay, Lucas, and what will you be studying at university?
I am gonna study marketing.
Marketing. Okay. And would you like to stay in Vietnam when you've finished your degree, or would you like to work for an international company?
So normally everyone will study in university and sorry, after they graduate they start working for the companies, but I don't choose that traditional path. I want to work right now. So I will be a freelancer and I will do copywriting. So you can understand copywriting is like persuade other people to buy your programs or course. Uh, for example, on Cambly, if I work with Cambly as a copywriter, I will
Mhm.
help them write emails to send to the audience. And after months of reading the emails, the audience have given a lot of useful information, and decide to subscribe to Cambly. And
Okay.
that's that's what copywriting is about.
Okay. So you're going to do this while you're studying at university,
Yeah,
copywriting. Do you have a job already, or you're freelance? So are you working for yourself?
I currently don't haven't got any job, but I will soon have clients. Yeah, I have created a list of potential clients, and I am gonna send send them emails, and I will tell them that I want to work with them.
Okay. Very good. Very ambitious. All right. Are the companies Vietnamese companies?
I will work with foreigners,
Oh, okay.
and they are mostly like solopreneur or influencer. So
Okay. Influencers.
my niche is fitness influencer. So
Okay.
you know the influencer who post on Instagram and YouTube their
Hmm.
workout video, so I will approach them.
Okay. And what will you say to them when you approach them?
Is I have learned a strategy called cold email outreach. That's when you approach a stranger, and in my case, it is a fitness influencer,
Hmm.
and I will ask them, I want to work with them. And
Hmm.
one important thing I will have to do is I show them that I care for them. I even if they don't pay any money in the beginning, I will still willing to work for them until they have results. That's when they can pay me money later.
Okay, good strategy. What will happen if you work for them, they get some good results, and they don't pay you?
Of course, that thing can happen. Yeah, it's like fraud, but yeah, I am prepared for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, the most important thing when you do freelance copywriter for your clients is you show to the client that you actually care for them. You actually willing to work free for them in the beginning,
Mhm.
and after they have results, they can pay you later, or
Okay.
or they can pay you in the beginning too, if they want.
Okay, all right. So you're prepared to do that. You're prepared to. Ah, it's a good strategy. Yeah, you're going to prove to them that that you can make them some money.
Yeah, because I bought a copywriting course in 2024. I have learned copywriting for over a year now. So the person sold me that course. He was a very successful copywriter in Vietnam. He made 10K a month when he was 20 years old, which was a lot. And
Right.
and later he is a millionaire. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Did you approach him, or how did you get in contact with this guy?
he has a copywriting course. He made YouTube video, and I watched it, a lot of his video. And an interesting fact is that the way he sell his copywriting course is the exactly what the copy is exactly.
The same procedure
Yeah,
as you are going to do.
yeah, the same as how he teach us to approach clients.
Ah, okay. All right. So, wow, amazing. So this person really inspired you.
Absolutely.
Did you
He
pay him any money?
Yeah, but not a lot. His course was about uh, nearly uh, $200. Yeah, it was quite cheap. Yeah,
Mm, okay.
but he sell it to a lot of people, so the revenue was a lot.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So, sounds like you have a good plan for your future. What would you like to do in the rest of your Cambly class today? Do you like to have free conversation? Do you like to read? Maybe do an article, Engu? Do you like to do a Cambly course?
I prefer free talking. Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to practice English speaking. I want
Mhm.
to be more confident.
Okay. So, have you done any traveling, Lucas, up to the current point in time?
So all of the travel in the past, it just in Vietnam. So I haven't traveled to other countries. Uh, 2 weeks ago, I visited Ho Chi Minh City. You know,
Okay.
the south of Vietnam. Uh,
Yes.
People there were friendly. You know, it was something different from the north of Vietnam. Um, how, People in the north, they may be more innovative, there
Hmm.
is more technology, but in the south, although they are not as innovative as the north, but they are more friendly. So and the reason why they are more friendly in the south, I think one more reason is there are many more elderly in the south. So
Oh.
if you walk in Ho Chi Minh City, you will see a lot of elderly and middle-aged people.
Mhm.
In Hanoi, is that there are more college students. So the people in Hanoi is younger. So maybe younger people are not as friendly as older people.
Actually, that's very observant. I do a lot of traveling and I'm living here in Bali. And I can see that the older generation are very friendly, very open hearts. So very, very nice, the older generation. The younger generation, yeah, they're not so friendly. Yeah, so we are going to experience a big change. So do you think we will experience a change, okay, as this younger generation grow older? Or do you think as they become older, they will become more friendly?
I think, yeah, when they grow older, they will be more friendly.
Mm.
I I think, for example, myself, when I was 16, 17, I wasn't as friendly as right now when I am 20 years old. So maybe 40 years later, I will be a lot more friendlier.
Okay, all right. So you think maybe life experience makes you wiser, makes you a friendlier person,
Yeah,
maybe.
when you get older, I think you don't want to hurt other people the feeling, but when
Ah.
when you are young, maybe maybe you don't uh, maybe you don't care about it. Yeah,
You don't think about other people's feelings. Maybe you're more selfish when you're younger.
yeah, I think so.
But also, so we have a very different young generation, don't we? So they're the age of technology. So they've spent a lot more time with by themselves, maybe with laptops, with phones. So I think they will be different. I think I think every generation is different. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So we'll see. I hope the young generation become friendly as they get older. We don't want a world full of unfriendly people, do we?
yeah, but everything had two sides. So the young generation, although they are less friendly, they are more innovative.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in order for the world to grow, to evolve, we need young people. Yeah.
of
So
course.
usually the most innovative technology in the world, for example, AI, they are mostly done and researched by younger people. Yeah,
Hmm. But the younger people, so they're more technology. Their mind is, oh, excuse me, sorry, I got phone. Their mind is technological, but they haven't thought anything about the land, looking after crops, sustainable living, like what happens if the internet crashes? Will they still know how to look after themselves from the land? Like they've
Mm,
forgotten that it's a very important, like that the elders have very important knowledge. They look at that like it's the old way of living, but really that's the true way of living on this planet.
yeah,
So
I
technology is human,
oh,
created by humans, but living off the land is connected to this planet. So because we need to eat, we have to know about the plants and how to get medicine from them and to look after ourselves. Even on a small scale, if you're only interested in technology, what about all the other information that the young generation really are interested in? Because
uh
that's freedom. Being able to look after yourself and produce your own crops, have your own land, that is actually freedom.
yeah. Sorry, I don't understand your question. Can
So I'm just saying, what do you think about? So the young generation are very technological, and that is our future. That's the way we're going.
yeah.
But so, what do you think about the old way of life? Do you have any interest in understanding maybe the land and agriculture and how to produce things and grow things?
I think that uh, I don't know too much about the agriculture and the land, but yeah, I uh, one thing I noticed is that elderly people, the elderly, they were young people once. So recently, I watched a Netflix movie. It was Oppenheimer. So he was the father of atomic bomb. So and that's when I noticed that the older generation in the past, they were super cool. They did a lot of things. They faced a lot of challenge and they overcame it. They did a lot of big things, and they were young people too, and they yeah it I mean old older generation, they were having big achievement in the past. So I think young generation, they usually don't know about that. They don't know about the the older people, the big achievement in the past. So
Right.
they usually look at older people like um, they are
Like they
like
don't know anything.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but they younger people, they usually don't notice that the older people, they were maybe legend or hero in the past.
Yes. And I think as you get older, you get more and more silent. You don't have any need to express that kind of information. You're happy to let the young generation, you know, be the future.
Yeah,
That's how you feel inside, I think. Yeah, if I think so, how about your parents? Do you think they were cool 30, 40 years ago?
I do think they were cool. Not now, but in the past, they like my father. He when he was like 18 years old, uh, his family didn't have enough money to study in university, so he worked in as a worker for several years, and after that, he when he sat down and he thought, hmm, if I don't go to the university, my life will always be like this, and I will be poor when I poor, and I won't have a bright future. And then he decided to go to the university, and yeah, and in the past, money was a big problem, so he stayed in his aunt the house, and his aunt was like uh, a little bit not too nice to him, but he still faced it, and yeah, he graduated from the university, and then he worked for the government for uh, to he has worked for the government for the past, I think, 35 years to 40 years. It's a lot.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
So he completely changed his life circumstances.
yeah, I think so. But mm, yeah,
So, what would you like for yourself if you graduate from university and your copywriting takes off and you become really successful? How would you like your life to be? What do you think as you grow into your 30s, how do you imagine life to be?
yeah, I actually haven't think that far. I One thing I want in the future is to reach financial independence, and
Right.
that's when I have enough passive income, so that I won't have to worry about money anymore. That's one thing. Another thing is, I currently working out in the gym, so maybe in when I 30 years old, I want to achieve heavy lifts that maybe 150 kilo bench press, something like that.
Okay. So, how about getting married in Vietnam? How do the young generation think and feel about being in relationships today?
In the past, Vietnamese used to marry when they were like 20, 22, 25 years old, but right now it is slowing down. So there are more and more people marry later, maybe 28, 30, maybe 35, or even 40 years old.
Mhm.
Mm, from I personally don't want to marry too late. I think I will get married when I was around 26 years old.
Okay. So, how about having children in Vietnam? Do you think the birth rate has it fallen? Is it the same? Has it increased?
The birth rate is falling. Yeah, in the past, a family used to have 4 children. Right now, in especially in Ho Chi Minh City, the birth rate is the lowest in the history. I, as I remember, it's like um, nearly two children.
Two
Okay, so
children.
but for myself, I think I will have children because I love kids, I love baby. Yeah, and yeah, I think I will have two
Okay.
children.
So why do you think the birth rate's falling? What do you think the reasons are behind that? Do you think it's cost, or do you think people don't want to make the commitment?
The biggest reason why the birth rate has been falling for the past years is, of course, the cost. And
Mm.
you know, when you go to YouTube and search in Vietnamese about how many years to buy a house, in 1995 it took like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. Nowadays, with the average salary of a Vietnamese around
Mhm.
$500 a month,
Mhm.
we will have to work for over 100 years to buy a house. Yeah,
Wow.
house price in Vietnam has been raising a lot in recent years.
Okay. Yes,
And
house prices have risen all over the world. Yes, thanks to the banks. So maybe if you make some money, the best thing to do is to buy some land
yeah,
and build your own house. Yeah. What do you think about that?
the the land price is also high too. So yeah,
Yes.
that's why I choose copywriting, because one special about this skill is you can make a lot of money. First,
Mm,
first of all, you will work with foreigner. You will want to work with foreign clients.
mhm.
If you work with the local business, mm, the amount of money. So the amount of money if you work with foreign clients will be 2 to 3 times higher with the
Right.
same effort,
Okay.
and it only requires you to improve your speaking English ability. Yeah,
Right. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So, anything else that you'd like to tell me about? We've only got 2 minutes left.
yeah. I have one question for you. Since you are a little bit old,
I'm 53.
well,
Yes.
so what do you think about technology in today?
um, so maybe my path has been a little bit different, but yeah, AI is it really that amazing? I mean, I think, look at the age of the internet. That was the internet
Yeah,
was designed and developed when I was in my 20s living in London. Okay. So the internet was a fantastic invention that changed the whole world. I remember getting my first email address. Okay, so email came to life, phones came to life. I mean, it was a really exciting time. Chat GPT, I don't think it's that amazing. It's just like generates more information. That information has been typed in by humans. It's not AI isn't producing the answers itself. So I don't know. I think one interesting one interesting thing, AI, I was reading an article about AI and how it may be able to break through to understand the language and how animals communicate. So we may be able to interact with animals and have a conversation. Now that's mind blowing. I think that's fantastic. You know, um, that's progress as far as I can see. I think space technology is very interesting, and let's see what AI can do. But at the moment, a lot of people losing jobs, which is great for the people that own the factories and things like that. But we don't want to put ourselves out of work.
yeah. I would love to talk with my cat too. Yeah, it it will be a fantastic experience. Yeah,
Cats are so cool. I can imagine they got so much to say.
yeah. So can you rate my pronunciation from 1 to 10?
I think you did really well. You have made very few grammatical mistakes, so your grammar is really good. Pronunciation really clear. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're I don't know, 7.5.
Thank you.